Next.js, using Stripe integration, Google Auth, user management, user login, creating a landing page, just everything you need for a SaaS so that you can focus on just the business application, the business feature, the thing that makes your idea stand out different. So you can focus all your time on that. And then ultimately, I want to showcase Idea Verify, which is a way to automate your idea validation process. And instead of building everything first, taking months at a time to build something out and then displaying it to the world and no one comes to it. It cuts out that waste of time, that waste of effort. It guarantees that, hey, there is some interest, that people are going to purchase your idea. So you might as well spend some time up front and build it out. So this session that I worked on a couple hours today and last night was building out an analytics engine. I was going to go with Google Analytics, but I ended up figuring out a way, just asking Cursor how to go about using Next.js and just Django, how to create a bare bones analytics engine. So any click, any hover, any button click, any login event, keep track of that information, keep track of the user, keep track of where they came from, what they're viewing, their device, basically all this information here that you can get from using JavaScript based off the session of the user. So this is an anonymous user, so you have less information because they're not logged in. But if we search for some logged in users, we should be able to, yeah, there we go. Get everything about rcmiskin@gmail.com. A logged in user. They were on the landing page. This was at 8:18, but if we come back in here, let's click around. Let's click on some feature request. So this is an anonymous user. They're not logged in. You can see from here. Let's click on some pricing. 2, 3, 4. Let's go back to the login. And now let's refresh. So let's remove the app, search. Let's search by anonymous. And this is good for MVP, but not so much at scale because you're going to get so many users clicking around and might just be unable to process all this information. But let's go. Why can I not view? Oh, timestamp. Let's look for page view. I gotta handle this search a little better in here. There we go. Can we sort by timestamp? It's 8:31. It's 8:32. Nice. 4 hours off. Time zone I need to fix. So that was the login event from the person. And if we come back in here, let's go back to rcmiskin@gmail.com. So on each click, it's why isn't it searching now? Oh, because I spelled it wrong. Let's log in with rcmiskin. There we go. And let's click around here. Let's go to manage subscriptions. And you can see that there's 202 results of rcmiskin. And let's search again. We should have gotten some more. 211, yeah. And look, section view. You can have the page. We're on the dashboard. Section view. What did we click in the section view? We hovered over quick actions, which is when we're in the dashboard. You can see the quick actions. We hovered over that, so it's doing hover checks, and it's hitting the um, database server to track all that information. Now you can see that it's updating. So, but I don't like this table view right here. I want to be able to view that as an admin user. Like, so if I'm logged in as my super user, let's go to rcmisk at Gmail. That's my super user of this application. So I own the application. I'm making changes in the back end. I can view the users and stuff like that. Why is this login taking a little bit? Continue. Google Auth. Um, Going a little slow. Got a lot of things running. Again, this was all with CursorAI, and I did this in basically a day. So I have this analytics dashboard now. I'm going to organize this a little better. I don't like the layout right now, but it's pretty straightforward right here. Um, Bam, I have an analytics dashboard of all my users, of people that are using the application. So total events, 1,400. Is that how many I have? Uh, it must be now after yep, 1,400 exactly. So I have 1,400. It's split out, so it's all aggregated by unique users. I have a lot of anonymous, and then I have two logged in. So only two logged in actual users, and I don't want to keep track of admin users, so I remove that. But it still has that information. But user events, 395. We have split it up by IP address. We got all the form clicks, whatever you want to basically track, and whatever you think is good data, so you can analyze if you're getting attention somewhere on your website. Um, if you start seeing a bunch of users, unique users coming to your website, I mean, that's a good sign that your idea is doing well or people are attracted to your site. I have this view right here where you can do some more research um, at gmail.com. I also wanted to try to put in like a chat GPT interface here where I could be like, hey, can you find any trends within this data? So maybe I'm not a data scientist, but I want to see if an LLM can figure out this information and make sense of it better. But obviously, like clicks and unique users are a good trigger or signal that will identify if your ideas um, popular or not, you should focus on it and build it out. I also have this graph here that I could add more filtering here, but this was a test event, so I sent out like 700 events, and it picked all that up in 1 minute. But I want to scale this out a little, make it more scale friendly, so that like maybe it's not up to 800, but it's up to 10, so you can see it's per minute. Maybe I got to do it per second, so it looks a little better. I think this filtering is not complete yet, but I need to fix this last 7 days. Most visited pages. You can add whatever you want. And basically, all I did was say, hey, Cursor AI, what type of relevant information do you think I should show on this analytics page? And it goes over, it suggests things, it aggregates the data for you, does the math. I could put percentages. Maybe I have a daily percentage growth. I mean, it kind of blew my mind what I just built all by just talking to Cursor. Without this is in Google Analytics, I can basically build a simple Google Analytics page for like MVPs and stuff. So if you guys are interested, I can give you this code, or even if you want to use this as a service, let me know. My next thing I want to do is improve this analytics page. Maybe right now I like what it's doing. I might simplify it a little more, and maybe add some more features to it. But right now it's working as I intended. So this is the admin dashboard. The next thing I'm going to work on most likely is productionizing all this. I have the basic main steps, all the features that I required. So if you guys are interested, give me a follow. Or if you have any questions on how I did this, I feel like it's pretty valuable information. If you guys want it, I'll share it with you guys. Check me out on all the social media sites, Twitter, trying to get this in production by end of next week, and then I get to work on Idea Verify, building out like a automatic landing page that has all this tracking built in and allows me to send out information to my social media feeds all at the click of a button. So I can see if an idea is valuable or has interest. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.